I wanted to make this quick video about why I left my previous religion. I used to follow Islam, and I took it very seriously. I was a practicing Muslim for many years, and I used to pray at the mosque and fast and pay a lot of money towards different charitable causes and building of mosques, and I used to also dress very modestly and follow all the rules of Islam, those that I was aware of, as much as I could. But I wasn't perfect at following Islam, and I did also make mistakes and not follow the religion as it specifies. But nonetheless, I really was a practicing, believing Muslim for several many years. But since recent, I've parted from that type of belief system, and I'm no longer a practicing Muslim as I once did used to be. And there's several reasons for that. And I've undergone a lot of different experiences, and it's also caused me to think in a very different way. And I also realized that some of the teachings from my previous faith, they aren't actually, how can I put it, if so, for instance, if you have your own personal values, standards, principles and ethics, not everything within my previous religion was in line with my own personal principles and ethics. And although I did used to believe in that religion and follow it with my heart and devote myself to it, I came to the understanding that there's certain things within this religion that I don't agree with. And there's a lot of other things which were actually hidden from me. I didn't used to know at the time. When I was taught about Islam, I was only taught that it's a peaceful religion, that it's from God, and you have to believe in it. And if you don't believe in it, then you're gonna suffer some consequences in the hereafter, which are very severe and dire. But lo and behold, this on its own isn't the answer to life's issues. And there's a lot of things which have impacted upon me in a very negative way because of the types of ideas being presented to me through religion. And just to name just a few, an imam that I used to go to learn from taught me that I should have love for the world, and by world it means the worldly life that I live. And the way I understood that to be was that I shouldn't do anything for this world, try to advance or progress and learn and explore and advance myself. And I should just live a basic life, because this worldly life isn't really that important. But at that time, and I was only quite young when I was being taught this, I didn't really know any better, and I lived a large portion of my life where I was very lazy and very unenthusiastic and very lame, and didn't really care much about my life. But this is counterproductive. This is not something that is gonna improve my life, and it's most certainly not going to improve the lives of others by them being taught that your life here doesn't really matter, and you don't really have to work for this life. That actually means that I've now become a person dependent on other people, that they're the ones that have to look after me and care for me and work for me, because I am unable to work for myself. And even though this might sound ridiculous, but at that young age, this is what I really understood it to be. Now, some people would say well, maybe you understood what he was teaching you in a wrong way, but at that time, this is exactly the way in which I felt about what he was teaching me. So whether or not I've got it wrong, this is exactly what understood it to mean. And the other thing is that these teachers that are teaching this religion, they alternate in what they teach.